third time they've been down my street cussing at my kids. And they were not pulled at the stop sign. They were not. They moved before you came here. They called you and then they moved their car.
On May 28, 2023, police in Ohio responded to a report of a couple engaged in a physical altercation with a senior citizen.
Who's fighting? Who's fighting out here? What's going on?
As you can see, we're hauling junk. We've been doing this for the last couple of days.
Okay.
At the second house here, there's this little boy, and he's always either got a bicycle out in the middle of the street. We're having to stop, whatever, wait on him. And today, when we was coming down through here, he had a little red remote-controlled car. And I said, hey, get your car. I didn't want to run over it. I didn't want to break the kid's toy. Mm-hmm. So I said that to him a couple times. Instead of making it back up, he makes it go under the car. And I told Donnie, I said, Donnie, stop. I said, it's under the car now. And I said, you know what? Next time, just run over it, and that'll teach them they can't have their stuff out in the middle of the street. But we didn't run over it or anything. Well, we come back down through here just now, and one of them started, because we were going to dump this load so we could go pick up another load. And when we did, they started hollering and saying, that's the truck, and we stopped, and then three of them started beating me through the window, and the one guy that's trying to get away for whatever reason, trying to hide from you guys, started hitting on him, on my boyfriend. Okay. And that's what's going on.
We got into it with them today.
You guys?
Yeah, nobody.
What happened?
They came down our street. This is the third time they came down our street. They're threatening to run my son's RC car off, run it over. They were cussing at my kids. And so the third time I came out and we were arguing, she ripped my necklace off my throat.
Okay.
But she wants to play innocent.
The woman that came out of the truck?
Yep, and her husband. They threatened to run my baby's RC car over. He just got it on Thursday.
What's the story behind these people? Why?
They're always coming down, stealing scrap off the side of the road, taking our stuff out of our yard.
You guys have words before today, or
No,
what?
today's the only day because she was telling her husband to run it, and she said, I quote, run that over.
Get your little motherfuckers out of the road.
Get your little out the road, talking all kinds of craziness to my kids.
And your kids are out here running an RC car around?
Yeah.
We usually make him keep it in the driveway. It went too far. It went in the street. He's 6 years old.
He has ADHD.
And they were screaming at him.
She ripped your necklace off?
Yeah, my grandma's necklace. It's in my, go get it from Lisa. She ripped both my necklaces off my throat.
Okay. Did you do anything to her?
I pushed her.
Okay.
I did push her.
Yes, I have a warrant.
You do?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just being honest about everything.
Okay.
I mean, I got this $100 bond, and he's coming straight to bond me out, but I'm not gonna let me. I'm 55 years old almost. I can't let people like that beat on me. I understand you're taking up for your kid, but your kid can't have toys out in the middle of a street that people fly up and down through here.
You heard it all?
No, I'm just pissed. Okay. Like, don't come on my road threatening my kiddos.
Where'd this all happen? The road or your driveway?
But my kids were in the road, like right here.
Okay.
She was driving through. This is the third time she's came through because she drops her stuff off. I'm assuming at Rumpke down there. Okay. She picks people's trash.
The glass broke.
So it doesn't get back together now?
No, it's my granny's ashes inside of it.
Okay.
And then the mom, I guess, she was beating on me and pulling my hair out of my head. He hit me right here in my face, across my nose and stuff. And my lip, her, and then there's this, like a chubby one that has cowboy boots on.
36 Nicholas breaks for 19.
They were both hitting me through the thing. grab my leg there.
0523.
And then I could get her off, pushing her off of me, and broke her necklace. I mean, but I didn't touch none of them except to try to get them off of
What's
me.
a good phone for you?
So the first part, she yells at your kids. And
She
then,
was cussing them out. They came in and told me.
And then you saw her come back through. And,
yeah, and then I tried to tell her, like, don't be over here cussing at my kids. And then she's like, they shouldn't be in the road. The RC car shouldn't be in the road. Well, I mean,
We've lived here 6 years. They're kids. They get in the road sometimes.
Yeah. All right.
like, don't threaten to run over his new birthday toy.
And then there's one boy that's kind of got a shaved head or whatnot. And he kept saying is where you better get out of here. You better, like he's got a warrant or something. I said, I got a warrant. You may as well hang out and go to jail with me like that. But no one ran over their toy. But they can't have their kids having their toys out here.
I got you.
I'm not going to take and keep being beat on by people.
Alright.
What's going?
Yeah, they beat me up, and all I said
Yes, alright.
was the little boy had his little remote car out here in the middle of the street, and there was no adults around, and I said, you gotta get that car out of the street. I said it like 3 times. And then instead of doing that, he put it under the vehicle, and I said, stop, because now it's under the vehicle. And he said, then I said, you know what, next time it's out in the middle of the street like that, then just run over it, because then he'll know you can't do that. It's been bicycles, cars, you know. Then 2 of them started beating me in the truck. I was sitting in the truck, and they started beating on me.
Who was beating on you?
The girl that you guys was talking to, right?
Yeah.
Her. They hit me across my face, pulled my hair out.
There, and they did. Then that one grabbed me.
And then the one with
Went through the window.
chunky and she's
I
got
locked the
cowboy boots on. And then there's a boy that was with them that started
Punched me in
on
the
him.
chest.
And he was said, they kept saying, you need to get out of here. You need to tell him that he needed to get out of here. Like he's got a warrant or something. And I said, well, I've got a warrant, so I'm going to jail. You may as well hang out and go with me. But he's coming right to bond me right out. I mean, I've only got $100 bond.
But they were punching her up.
But
bad.
they were
I mean, I was going to get out, and that boy, there was like 2 people over here yanking on the door, and 3 of them over there. And
Can I please smoke this?
they want me to make a statement. I was going to have her fill it out for me, but
Alright. I'm going to go and put it on your mouth, and you're going to go and put it in cuffs. The warrant is active.
Oh yeah, I know it is.
oh yeah,
Down there, you coming straight up.
my boy in the black shirt. And then
Yeah.
he hit me in the chest, and
And he had a
Grab
private
him.
club. He
Yeah,
had a
he
big
had a club.
old
One
club.
on the other side of the fence
Yep.
there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
that guy over there seen
Yep.
over here. He seen all of it.
So the other,
I stayed in the truck, didn't get
the
out.
other woman's gone. There's 2 women.
Yeah, one was a heavy set. The one with the sunglasses was punching her in the face. And I see that other woman over there. I got a witness, seen it.
Are you able to write a statement, or do you need her
Need
to
help.
write it for her?
Need help.
Yeah.
Go and get in the phone so she can't bend her arms.
Yeah, wrong, dude. So I'll bail her out this way up over there.
I'm just doing that so I can
I'm just going to double lock them real quick.
Okay, you're fine.
That way they
See,
don't get
I
tied
mean, at
on
least
you.
I was honest about everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the warrant and all. I mean,
Now one guy said,
I
had like a thing in his hand. He said, "Get out of the truck." He said, "I'm gonna knock your fucking brains out."
yeah.
That's why I said, "I'm on the phone. I'm calling the law right now." He said, "F that fucking law." He said, "Fucking mother." He said, "I ain't scared of them son. Call him."
Yeah.
He said, "You're gonna get in trouble." He
Yeah,
said,
they
"For
said
hollering at
you're
my
gonna
kids,
get
tell
in
my kids to get out of the road." He said, "You're gonna get in trouble for." There wasn't no parents around here today. Nobody was at that house. The kids were in the middle of the road playing with a remote control car, and I had to stop and I told the kids to get out of the road. And then went by and a little kid hollered and they were there. And that little kid said, "There's the truck. There goes the truck." So them's the one that was running their mouth, that little kid said, and then they jumped on us as we went by. And,
Yeah, it started beating me up.
Interesting.
I'm not
Yeah.
if they
I ain't
don't get
gonna-
in trouble, then
Did you guys tell him to get out of the road like
Yep.
before, and then you guys came back to the same road, or was this all just one whole?
This was earlier today. Earlier
because
today.
we just live right up
I
here
was
and
living
we're
right here.
hauling junk, so
Yeah,
we're
that's right.
taking it and unloading as we get a load.
Yep. And the kids were on the road with a remote control car playing.
You can't
With no
play
parents.
in the middle of a road.
No parents. Nobody here to watch them. I mean, I'll take a lie detector test, even if I want. I mean, if you guys do that, I don't care. I mean, I ain't got nothing to hide about it.
And I mean, yeah, granted, I would be hot too, but I didn't do nothing wrong to the kid. I'm telling the kid to get
out of the
car
road.
out of the road.
Well, that one
so
was
it don't
punching her
get
bad,
run
and then that-
over.
He came through there and hit me in the chest. And,
I see that.
yeah. Well, they were
If she
saying-
don't get in trouble, then turnabout's fair play. Next time I see her out, I'm gonna whip.
Well, if you want to do that, you know what the consequences is.
Right, I'm just saying, if she
Well, you
doesn't
should do
get in
something
trouble,
about
then
that.
she better get a consequence right now too.
Yeah.
Then,
I'm waiting to see.
We're trying to iron that out now.
because I had two of them, not just one,
There's
two
two of them
on
already.
me. I'm 55 years old almost. I'm not going down that road.
Where'd this happen at again?
Right here.
Were they in the truck or out of it?
They were in the truck, but when they first came down and screamed at my babies, you can ask them. They're all four. Come out and tell you. What had happened? Well, they were in their driveway, coming out to the car because the RC car ran out into the road. It's like a big side-by-side one. She was cussing and carrying on, telling them that they need to get the F out the road, that they were gonna run their RC car over. And then this is the third time they've came down, and this is when I came out and was like, you need to quit coming down this road after you just screamed at my kids, and then it just escalated from there.
Okay. Did you throw blows on anybody in the car?
I shoved her
Shoved her?
after she took my necklace.
Okay. Who's the other girl?
My sister?
Yeah, she needs to come out and talk to us too.
Okay.
Officer.
Hello.
Oh, I would have been out here, but I had to get in there.
Okay. So what's your involvement in all this?
Okay, look, when the kids were out here playing, right? The only thing I did was pull her off of her. That's my involvement. Was pulling my sister off the woman, so there wasn't any more. Yeah, like it wasn't like so I'm pulling her to get her away from that woman. But what happened was when they came down through here, my nephew and the other kids were out here playing. They started cussing at them and threatening them, and then they were going to run over his RC car. So they come in to get me and her, and as we're coming out, they sped off. So then we were been waiting, kind of going to come back. Well, then they got to the stop sign. We weren't even going to say nothing. They got to that stop sign, stopped, and then backed up to come start drama. So my only actual involvement was pulling her away from the lady.
Okay.
So there wouldn't have been any more of an altercation.
Black shirt. Did you at any point get physical with the guy in
No, I
the blue?
stood at his window. That was it, because I asked him what was going on, and the whole time he's going, pointing at his wife.
Okay.
You can.
No, I'll go talk to the other officers. Thank you.
That's fantastic. I'm gonna have you just walk over to my car. I'm gonna put you in the back seat of it. Roll down the windows for you. Kind of hot.
Thank you. Here, can I get one more drink of my pop? I just don't want to litter.
Warmed up today.
Yes, it did.
I'm ready. And yeah, I do want to press charges
Try to get that iron out now.
on both of them.
So real quick, yeah. I know you guys talked about it. What happened?
Okay.
And did you want to take a picture of her face?
Yeah. So
your right eye right there, and your left one too? In your face there?
This is a lovely car.
Scratched up like that. You said it broke your necklace too?
No, that was her. I broke her necklace getting her off of me, I guess.
Gotcha.
You know, because they had me pinned in my truck. I'm pinned down like this, like they're beating me. So I'm grabbing and pushing them off of me. I guess her necklace broke.
Okay. Alright.
I guess I get on out and what's up.
Yeah, and then a little kid hollered.
Okay.
Yep.
Because
And then
I didn't if you told me that the first
Yeah,
time
and
I
then a little
didn't
kid
catch it,
hollering,
so-
there goes the truck, that's the truck.
And then they came out.
And then they all came running, and one was in that black vehicle, pulled up beside them, and squealed, slammed the brakes on. The boy got out, and then the woman got out, and they run from the house.
Okay.
I mean, my chest hurts. I mean, even I don't know, I might well get checked out here. I mean, I got
Okay.
punched pretty hard in the chest right here, so.
All right. I was just clarifying
Yeah.
because before I didn't hear the part where you would. It
I-
happened like 2 hours. When we
Well,
told
yeah,
them
with
that,
the kids.
And then
Yeah.
you left, came back,
Yep.
and then they jumped
And then
off
they
the porch.
jumped on us.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Everybody or just him?
This is.
Okay.
Well, what was your involvement?
Oh, I already told him. I literally just came out and got her by the shirt so that she wouldn't actually hit the lady. She had shoved her and I just grabbed her.
So you didn't make any physical
Nope.
contact with her?
No, mate, no sir. So I found I'm like, no sir.
Okay. Just a lot of accusations trying to get everything ironed out
Right.
here. So, what was your involvement again?
I shoved her after she ripped my necklaces off my throat.
Was everybody? Where was everybody's placement at? Were you outside the vehicle?
I
Were
was
they inside,
of
outside the vehicle? So
Yeah.
did they stay inside?
And then she opened the car door.
And grabbed necklaces and then she shoved her and I pulled her off.
Okay. And the reason why you shoved her was?
Because she ripped my necklaces off my throat.
Well, no, the original was because they came here and cussed at the kids and threatened our 6-year-old, my nephew,
This
her
is
son.
the third time they've came down my street today, and
Yeah.
they've been cussing and carrying on at my kids. They threatened to run over my son's RC car. He just got it on Thursday for his birthday.
Yeah.
So that's how the whole
And this
altercation
isn't the
broke
first time
out.
that we've actually had words with them because they come down this road all the time flying.
Crap and get whatever the crap is in their truck. I don't know how many people.
Assault. And I didn't even assault him. Here's your necklace. Is there any way that can I get bonded out on the weekend?
Yeah. I think it's going to be assault. There should be a bond. I don't know what specifically it is, but
There isn't no book and release.
no, you have to stay in there until
I
bond
have a
is.
lighter and I can get bonded out, so
I
Yeah.
don't know who I'm supposed to call. I don't even know what's happening.
Half hour, 45 minutes to make a phone call.
Am I going to jail too?
I believe so. Yes.
I'm going to jail too.
Do what?
Going to jail for assault as well.
I'm going to jail.
You want to hand anything off to her?
Oh my God.
Do you want her to take care of your kids that's in there?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to try and work out a bond or something like that, you can do that. Call the jail in about a half hour, 45 minutes, and we'll have an actual
All right.
amount. I don't know exactly what it is though. So.
I don't know how I'm getting assault when she ripped my necklaces off and I shoved her.
Where did all that take place? Did it all take place when the truck was at the stop sign? Or?
No,
No,
they
they
were
backed
over
up,
here.
sir.
They moved before you got
Okay.
here.
I was like, they
They
pulled up
moved before
afterwards.
you got here.
They went to the stop sign
That's
and
what we
then
were trying to get
backed
ironed out.
Yeah, no, they moved before you got here.
She's going to jail,
Yeah.
even though they pulled up to her house.
Like they pulled up here,
They-
they were at the stop sign and backed up to start the altercation.
Okay, that's what
Are
we're trying to
you
get.
serious?
That's what we're trying to get ironed out.
Like
No,
I,
they
far as-
pulled up
they
to
were at
they
the stop
pulled up
sign and
here.
backed up to our driveway to start
Okay, so
this
did you guys
altercation.
actually see it
So
then?
somebody pulled up to your house, and
It's because they're trying to say if they were parked at the stop sign. They were not parked
No,
at the
they
stop
could-
sign.
they
They were
parked at the
here.
stop sign and backed up.
the
kids to get the car out of the road
No,
like
that's
an hour
not
and a half
true.
ago.
No.
And then they said they went, unloaded some junk, went and got more, came
This
back.
is the third time they've been down my street cussing at my kids. And they were not pulled at the stop sign. They were not. They moved before you came here. They called you and then they moved their car.
They were right
Okay,
here.
but still, if you go up to the door...
Did you guys actually see the actual
No, I
fire
see.
door?
They were already stopped.
But you got bruises on her cheek.
I didn't do that to her.
And then the witness over there said that she came out to break you guys up.
All she did was just pull me aback just so I wouldn't get in trouble. She already attacked me, tore my necklaces off me.
Through a truck window?
No, she came out the truck.
opened the door and got out of her truck.
She was out the car.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop it.
I just can't pull up to my house and think I'm not about to do nothing.
Stop.
You? No, you. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Nobody's gonna pull up to y'all's house and not do anything. You know what I mean? Talk to you, mess with your kids, anything. You're not going for that.
I would let you
Y'all
talk
not
to my
going for that.
Well, here's the
son,
thing. No
but
matter
he's
what
11,
said,
he's seen the whole thing. I can't let
I
you guys
only
do that.
think she was already stopped.
But it didn't happen that way. The words from my son.
She already got out of her car door. She opened her car door.
And she reached for her, like...
She did reach me. She grabbed my
For her,
stuff.
like, what are you supposed to do about it?
I wasn't out there at the
If I
time.
come
I
over
ran
here to
out
talk to you as a
to grab
parent,
Well,
her
here's the thing. I've
from
got
hitting
one
her.
here, and I've got two different stories over here. I've got two stories that match, one that don't. So,
Right, so if
Based
isn't
on
it
what
kind of
I-
like a he say, she say thing?
well, I don't have a crystal ball to know. There's no cameras, so...
The only thing we have to operate off of is the physical evidence we have, which those two people have injuries, which is consistent with some kind of altercation. What kind of injuries you got?
She just was grabbing my throat. She ripped my necklaces off.
That's
I
what
showed
made
the
her lunge
office.
at her.
That's what I told the officer that the one necklace had my grandma's ashes in it. She just died in September, and it was
Show
she
him
broke
your
it
neck.
off. It's probably not there now.
No, you can see it.
See what? Like the redness right on the top?
Yeah, that's from her grabbing me.
Because like where anything happened otherwise, she grabbed her and ripped her.
I didn't go
tried
through
to
the
grab
truck
at her.
window. She opened
Opened
the
her
car
door so I went to
door.
get out of her truck. We were telling them they need to leave and stop coming by the house for one, because this is the third time they came back yelling and
I
screaming
should
at our
be able to come
children.
tell you, quit coming over here and leave my kids alone.
That's what started it. I said, you've already been over here. You've already cussed and threatened my kids. And then she opened her truck door and grabbed my throat, like took my necklaces.
Then once you get to...
And I
puffy
shoved
eyes
her.
out,
I didn't
red.
hit her in the face.
She said both of you.
No, only she did was
She
shove
said
her.
if you pulled up and came over there too.
I was already here.
Telling you what
I was there. I
I wasn't
was
here.
already at the house. I was the one babysitting the kids. That's how I knew what happened.
Yeah, just don't.
It's your predicament, though. We have several different versions of the story, and we're trying to figure out exactly what
I'm
we
not
have.
mad. I'm just mad that it happened. I'm mad that they're about to get me to go to jail with them, and they came here threatening my baby.
Yeah.
He's a 6-year-old. There was 4 kids out here that can tell you what they said to them.
What were the kids telling you what they had said?
That they were cussing at them. They threatened to run over the RC car. By the third time I came out and I said, you need to stop coming by, they literally were already parked.
Probably.
They were already parked.
Were the kids ever out in the roadway, or they're right here in the yard? They're just playing their
My
RC
son's
car?
RC, the first time they came out, my son's RC car was in the roadway, and he was trying to turn it back to the driveway.
Yeah.
And she told her husband to run that over.
Take her? Yep. So, you're going to be placed on arrest for assault. We'll talk to the kid here in a second. They're bringing their 11-year-old son out because apparently he was out with the other kids, saw everything. He went to stand.
It don't matter. No, I see
We're
that.
past that
Hey,
now.
never mind. Go ahead. If it don't matter, go ahead.
Have
Chad's
a
coming
seat.
to get us.
We're done. We're in jail, buddy.
Well, there's a bond on, so it's not a mandatory you have to stay until court. There is a bond. I just don't know what the amount of the bond is.
Is it going to be over 300 for each of us?
I can't answer
It's
that.
10%,
So
ain't it?
that's a better question for the, yes.
Please, I'm dying, dude. I feel like I'm on drugs.
Yeah, I'll get both
I'm
the windows
so
down here and get
sorry.
some air. It's okay. We'll get it figured out. So when we get down to the jail, we'll ask about the bond, okay?
I've never been arrested before.
I understand that.
The woman was arrested and charged with assault. If found guilty, what do you think would be a fair sentence? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.